host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
I don't plan on losing.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Just play your game, man.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Good run.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And right away, he lost the football. And now let's look at the big man rumble. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And this is showing faith in a running back who just lost a fumble a minute ago. That was returned for a touchdown. Now, some coaches might let him think about on the bench for a bit, but he's right back out there. They're showing that they have confidence in him.
Now it's Darnold. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got room. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise.
He was not supposed to be on him.
This is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result.
Ward was supposed to have been on him.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter.
So no, it would have made it much bigger.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there.
Ward was there that time.
Down. Now a first
as long as he's there.
2 yards the gain there.
As long as he's in the vicinity, that's all I care about. Oh, he's gonna make a play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Darnold. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Give him 6 yards, and they do
Should
convert
have
on
been. I
third.
didn't.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And this one right back into the hands
good
of
cutback.
Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 30 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down.
Of course I'm still here. Why wouldn't I be? That was nice. That was nice.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30.
That was a good play. Call it the ball, I guess the ballaholic special, I guess. That's what you want to hear. That was a good play, man. It was a good play.
First and 10 at their own 27. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing here, Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 46 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries in the ball game. They go play action here, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 27 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ain't no codes here, man.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw is Darnold. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. 9 yards that time. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Darnold now to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 50, it's Darnold. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 7. McCaffrey on the counter. And a little spin
No, it ain't.
cycle. Room to run now. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big play there. 46 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And Thomas has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. And this one is right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points.
I hate the rushing plays for fullback.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
No, I have more.
They'll start at the 32.
I got more fullback plays in my custom playbook. Better ones than that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Good shit.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
An inside give to Jones.
Good cutback. Good cutback.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offensive coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Addison hauls it in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold, middle of the field to Jefferson. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Purdy off the play fake. This is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Second and 6. Now back to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That pick they shouldn't have been in this series. That it is.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. Darnold from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
No, I dropped one DT back. I rushed the quarterback. No, that's not everybody. That's not everybody. No,
This is taken at about the 14.
That's it.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
I ain't worried about the game. You already won the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis.
So,
Operating. Go ahead and get
Dallas
set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
I pressed the wrong button. I meant to go to IU. I pressed the wrong button.
Football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
Nobody cheating. Oh, funny.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page
everything
on that one.
in
Just his
downfield
first
coverage.
catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Nice. Good to throw it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3.
No, you was blitzing, but still.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Back to throw, Purdy. As he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Purdy now to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
I should have went to McCaffrey. Should have went to McCaffrey. He was open.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
McCaffrey was open.
And hit it hard, haven't we?
Didn't throw it over there.
Defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
You comparing 93 speed to 88 speed. You know Gilmore ain't that quick.
Right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open.
He's his own corner now. It do matter.
That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On 1st down,
Hufanga's quick. Hufanga got 90 speed.
About the 9. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing here, Purdy. We'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5
I thought he was going to finish his route and go in.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space,
I wanted him to go into the end zone.
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Purdy. This is caught. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
I thought it was 1st and goal. They robbed me.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range. And
No, I couldn't get it
three out
first.
of
I
it.
couldn't get it
Yeah,
first. It
and
was
give them
first and
credit
goal.
for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown,
It was more like 2
they did
yards.
get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them.
I don't
Both
care
sides
what
will
it
be thrilled with
is.
that.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Measure the stick.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is
Play
first
on
and
his
10
inside. Don't
at
play
the
on his
34.
outside like that. Come on.
Up the middle, Jones.
Make
50
him give it
yards
up.
rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
This 2nd and 4. Darnold. He gets it to Addison. Down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That play, whatever the hell
Big
it
play
is.
there on the
Good
catch
play.
and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice job right there. Get the
I
ball
know.
out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space, and he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
Practice goal.
A play fake, and it's Darnold rolling to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Thought it was a run.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Let's give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stuffed the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
I was not expecting him to come
with
across
another
like
score
that.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get
Good
that
play.
feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Purdy from his own end zone. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking.
I didn't mean to
Come
throw
through
it
on
like
this
that.
play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. To throw from his end zone, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way to the 25.
He had a linebacker lined up with him.
Dropped. That'll put him at 77 yards
No,
receiving.
I'm just
for the ball
saying.
game.
I
It's
saw
a
the
first
mismatch.
down.
That's why I threw it to him. It was a mismatch last time. I just
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Yeah, he dropped the damn ball. You piece of shit.
Right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relatively quick to the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Gilmore just ain't got it, man. Man, he ain't got it no more.
Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have pretty well
that
put it
too,
away
but
here in
still.
the 4th quarter.
Like I said, Gilmore can't
He's
keep
got
up
them
with
out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Press him on the street.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Oh, hell no.
And they will regulate down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Darnold. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Escapes the defender.
Good tight end screen. I like that. I like
before
that.
being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made
I got that in my
in the
playbook
first
too.
3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
You want to break.
It's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the deep.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Here's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he takes a shot.
He got it. He got on me right when I was throwing the ball.
Fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard
I was trying to do the step back.
It'll bring up 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure if they're going to need those
then why you
3
want
points,
them then?
but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you.
I need a guy
that
can do all 3 phases of the tight end position.
So you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Block, catch, and go vertical. I need a tight end with all 3 phases. Shut up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know.
I'm going to be throwing the ball.
One last drive here for
That's
pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Oh, you tried it again. That's some garbage.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8
Let
yards.
Let his ass stay up on his feet. Good game, man. Whatever. I knew you were gonna bring. I knew you were gonna come up with an excuse.
All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
No,
yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the
win.
And
I knew you were gonna make an excuse.
Made big plays, but how
what? But I knew you were gonna make an excuse.
The opposing defense can take one all the way back against you, and that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
I knew you were gonna.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
They won't let him put JJ in the game. He's on IR.